Well, long time no see, everybody. I announced sometime last year that I wasn't going to make any more videos, and I'm not doing my online support, and I'm still feeling that very strongly. I'm sticking with that. I do have to come out though because there was something I saw earlier this week that just made me realize all right, there's a new issue going on that I just want to address. So, video here. I've already made a page addressing the issue, so I'll attach it to the video. I saw on a board for people trying to quit a form of nicotine that and I see this every now and then. I don't look as much as I did in the past, but pretty much anywhere I go, I find people advocating trying to use a product almost like the other product, but just ones that don't have nicotine. Now, I made a video and a page about this many years ago when e-cigarettes were doing it. They were saying that they were alternatives that had no nicotine. But when they were analyzed, they found that a significant percentage of advertised product actually had nicotine in them. So people were using them either to experiment when they're off using to see, oh, let's see what a non-nicotine item is like. I don't have to worry about that. Or using it to try to quit, thinking they don't want to use nicotine, so they're going to use it that way. But if the product actually had nicotine in it, well, it's going to do what nicotine would do of any source. It's going to cause them to relapse. It's going to cause them to stay in withdrawal. Either way, it's lousy. It's undercutting what those people are trying to do. The new technique that I'm seeing though are people are coming on to sometimes sites that are dedicated to a specific nicotine product. There are groups for people trying to quit vaping. There's always been groups of people trying to quit smoking. Nicotine pouches are a new one, that there are groups for people trying to quit nicotine pouches or groups trying to quit snus. Whatever it is, there's different sites that are focused on one kind of item or groups that are focused on all the items, but in almost any of them, you'll see at times people coming in with suggestions of, well, here, there's other products in the market that look just like it, that, work like it, except they don't have nicotine. They're not made from tobacco, they're not made from nicotine. So they're suggested as this really great way of, trying to quit using. Well, it's interesting because some of these products at times are found to contain nicotine, but some of them are containing nicotine analogs. So, what's a nicotine analog? It's synthetic nicotine. And synthetic nicotine is just as addictive as the other forms of nicotine. The only difference is it's nicotine created in a lab as opposed to nicotine being extracted from tobacco. And in some ways, it's likely more addictive than the other forms of nicotine, meaning it'll hook new users faster. But as far as addictive potential, that doesn't make a difference if a person's already addicted and already using. And again, trying to use it to quit or trying to use it as a one-off kind of experience every now and then, thinking it's non-nicotine. The products say no nicotine, but they're doing it by using a nicotine analog, which is basically nicotine. So I created a page for this already. If you are on a site or getting advice, or you just get a friend who says, "Oh, look, I got this new product," and on the label it says no nicotine. That doesn't mean it doesn't have nicotine analogs, which basically means it has nicotine and it's going to undercut whatever you've done up to this point. It's going to undercut you trying to quit. It's going to undercut your successful quit that you have going because you had stopped using. Don't look for. And another issue about this is they have to trust the manufacturers and understand the manufacturers involved. It's often the same manufacturer making the nicotine product. They have a vested interest in you continuing to use. Don't put your faith in the hands of manufacturers that have been trying to hook you for years. If you don't want to end up being a user again or undercutting your quit, the way to do that is to continue to stick with a personal commitment to never deliver nicotine or nicotine analog, I guess I'll say now, from any source.